Hey everybody, Pete Werner here with DCLFan.com, your source for Disney Cruise news and reviews, coming to you from the Disney Fantasy, more specifically Palo for Brunch, which I'm really looking forward to. But before we get to that, just a reminder, this vlog, along with all the content we produce, brought to you by DreamsUnlimitedTravel.com, of which I am one of the owners. And if you are liking our content, if you want to show your support, the best way to do that, book your next Disney cruise through Dreams Unlimited Travel. You're going to get the services of a phenomenal professional agent. You're going to pay the same price as you would if you went to Disney directly. And on top of that, you're going to get up to $1,000 in shipboard credit from Dreams as our way of saying thank you. So please head over to DreamsUnlimitedTravel.com. Check it out. Okay, so if you're not familiar, Palo Brunch is multiple courses. So you do some kind of antipasto, a soup or a salad, an egg dish, followed by an entree, followed by a dessert. It's a lot of food. So I started off with a meat antipasto, which was good, but easily forgettable when compared to the eggs Benedict they served. As close to a perfect Eggs Benedict as you're going to get. Everything from the English muffin being exactly the right consistency, the crunchiness, the ham, the hollandaise sauce, how they poach the egg, all of it just perfect. Just perfect. Looking forward to see what my next course is going to be like.
So I also had the Antipasti for my appetizer. And it's very similar to the one they had at dinner, which I also had. I think it's a great dish. It's very well curated. The selection they have goes very well one with the other. You can tell the quality, you can tell the time that each of the pieces had to be made. I think it's a really good dish. It's one of my favorite things to have here at Palo. And we also had a bit of a taste of some of the breads and the croissants. We have especially a almond croissant. I think it's one of the best croissants I ever had in my life. It was absolutely delicious. And I had a Bloody Mary for my drink. Really good. I've been tasting pretty much all the Bloody Marys here in the cruise. This wasn't my favorite. I have one on currants made by a crew member. I think his name is Urosh. Great Bloody Mary. This one was really good as well, but I mean, it's what you can expect from a well-done Bloody Mary, so I'm very happy.
Wow, what a meal so far. Just from, like they said, the bread and the pastries they brought, there was a little blueberry muffin that rivaled any blueberry muffin I've ever eaten. I start to think maybe there's like a spell in the air at Palo that makes you just enjoy it that much, but it was that good. I had a tomato basil soup. Like Fetty with the Bloody Marys, I've had a tomato basil soup probably 4 times on this ship, and it's always different in each restaurant, which I like, that not everybody has the same take on it. It's not from like the same pot, the same stock. So this tomato soup was the best. It really was. It was, Pete said fresh. I couldn't even say that I would know fresh tomato from regular, but I think that's probably what it was. It was fresh. It was flavorful. I didn't have to put anything on it. And then what else did we have so far? Oh, and then I had an omelet. I had just a plain onion omelet, but even that, they didn't just throw in some white onions and make an omelet. It was, I guess they were red onions. There was different colored onions in it, and it was flavorful. It did not need salt immediately, and it was a delicious omelet by itself. I'm still supposed to get a Lasagna Bolognese. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we're going to make it happen. So far, great meal here at Palo.
Okay, for my entree, I got the Parmesan crusted chicken breast, topped with a tomato basil sauce, mozzarella cheese, served on a creamy rice risotto. And this was very, very good. When I tell you it was perfectly cooked, the crust was crispy without being overcooked. The chicken itself, while thin, tasted very good and was not overcooked either. Same is true of the risotto. The risotto was outstanding. Really nice dish. Perfect brunch dish. For dessert, we tried a few things. We did I ordered the 5-layer pistachio cake and the vanilla berry panna cotta. I enjoyed the panna cotta. Not everyone did. I thought it was good, but I like panna cotta. It's a lot of people don't like it because of its consistency. It's kind of gelatinous, and for some people, that's a turnoff. I will tell you, the 5-layer pistachio cake was outstanding. The chocolate and pistachio flavor profile was just brilliant. It was brilliantly matched together. And I think that was roundly accepted by the table as the best one. But overall for me, this was an outstanding brunch at Palo. We have beautiful view right at the window. This is what Palo is all about.
For my entree, I had the rollatini melanzane, which is a lightly braided baked eggplant filled with prosciutto, sweet ricotta, and smoked mozzarella. And it's served on Toscana sauce and drizzled with aged balsamic Modena. And it was as good as the description I just tell you about. I think it's one of the best things I ever had, ever. It was perfection. The combination of the sauce, the eggplant, and the ricotta, which it didn't have a very strong flavor. Everything combined so well, and it was so well done. I loved it. One of the best things I ever tried. And my dessert, I had a Limoncello almond tart. This is a tart with citrus salad and cod cream. I don't know what that is, but it was good. Not the best dessert that we had on the table. I also agree with Pete that the pistachio with chocolate was better. Mine was very light, well done. I liked a lot the combination of the tart with the citrus salad, which has like oranges and citrus fruits. It was really good, but I do agree that the pistachio one was the best one.
We are all in a little bit of a food coma, for real. We are. We're hiding it well, or trying to. I got a lasagna bolognese for my main. I was glad it wasn't a huge piece of lasagna because with all these courses you couldn't do it. But what we got, it was absolutely delicious. The layers of pasta that were just cooked so well. And if you know me, I'm icky with a lot of meat. I didn't care what was in this thing. It tasted so good, and you could see the meat. I don't know what it was. It was delicious. Just flavorful, delicious. I'm trying to think of other words to describe it, and I can't. Perfection. For the dessert, I also had the vanilla berry panna cotta. Like Pete said, I don't like panna cotta, the panna cotta part. It was a weird consistency. But they gave us a sorbet of strawberry with basil, and it was really light and refreshing. It was perfect for this type of a heavy meal. But the best dessert was the pistachio chocolate ganache cake. It was like layers of green pistachio cake with chocolate ganache. And the chocolate with the pistachio, is amazing. I need to come back when I'm hungry again because this was great.
One of the best things about this meal is the price. $45 per person. Eat as much as you want. Keep ordering things off the menu. It's still, it's a little different than brunch before the pandemic, but I don't have to get up. They bring everything right to the table. Our server Palo, who we had for dinner the other night, absolutely superb. Please ask for him if you come here and say hello. And also, we got to give a shout out to the Chef Matteo, who should be in charge of all the food on this ship. Because these 2 meals at Palo, were literally, truly among the best I've ever had on any of my sailings on board Disney Cruise Line. And I don't say that lightly. Chef Matteo is genius. The food that was presented to us throughout both of these experiences, because that's what they were experiences, was really something to behold. Phenomenal. Can't recommend Palo on board the Fantasy highly enough. And that is going to do it for this review. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time.